She loved him with all her heart, but he chose someone else. The pain of that decision haunted her every single day, but what broke her more was the thought that she may have been just a shadow in his life, fading away while he embraced another future. You're about to hear a story of love, loss, and a betrayal that no one saw coming. Where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Or please complete our 1,000 subscribers. Lena had always believed in fairy tales. From a young age, she dreamed of meeting her prince, a man who would love her unconditionally, someone who would see her as his everything. She thought she had found him in Ryan. They had met in college. At first, it was nothing more than a chance encounter, a group assignment, a few shared laughs, and a bond that seemed too good to be true. But over time, Lena and Ryan grew inseparable. The late-night talks, the walks in the park, the quiet moments of simply being together. Every second with him felt like a dream. They were each other's best friend, confidant, and lover. Ryan made her believe in love again after all the heartbreaks she had faced in the past. And with every passing day, her feelings for him grew stronger. Lena had always been an open book. She told Ryan everything, her childhood, her fears, her dreams. She confided in him about the times she had felt alone, about the moments in life where she had questioned her worth. And Ryan listened, always there to comfort her, to tell her that she was enough. She never once doubted that he felt the same way about her. But as time passed, Lena began to notice something strange. Ryan, once so attentive and caring, had started pulling away. He became distant, caught up in his own world, surrounded by a new group of friends. He would cancel plans, be less responsive to her messages, and there was a shift in his eyes whenever she looked at him. It was subtle at first, but Lena felt it deep within her heart. Her mind raced with questions. Had she done something wrong? Did she say something that made him pull away? Was she not enough? She couldn't help but wonder if the fairy tale was ending, but she refused to believe it. After all, she had trusted him completely. There was no way the man she had known could hurt her like this. One evening, Lena invited Ryan over to her apartment. She had made his favorite meal and even picked out a movie she knew he would love. She wanted to talk to him, to get to the bottom of the sudden distance she felt between them. As they sat together on the couch, the silence between them was deafening. "Ryan, is everything okay?" she asked softly, her voice trembling slightly. Ryan shifted in his seat, his gaze avoiding hers. He sighed deeply, running a hand through his hair. "Lena, we need to talk." Her heart sank. She knew deep down that this was the moment she had been dreading. Something was wrong, and she could feel it. "Ryan, what's going on? You've been distant lately. Is it something I did? Please, just tell me." Her voice cracked as the vulnerability she had worked so hard to shield came pouring out. Ryan looked at her, his eyes filled with a sadness that tore at her soul. He took a deep breath, as if gathering the strength to say the words that would change everything. "Lena, I've met someone else." The words hung in the air like an unbearable weight, crashing into her chest with a force that left her breathless. "What?" she whispered, barely able to process the pain. Ryan's voice was soft but firm. "I never meant to hurt you, but I've realized that my feelings for her are stronger than what I feel for you. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, Lena, but I don't love you the way you deserve to be loved." The room felt like it was spinning. Lena could hear the words, but they didn't make sense. She loved him. She had given him everything, her heart, her trust, her soul. And now she was left standing in the ruins of a love that she thought was real. You love her?" she managed to choke out, her voice barely above a whisper. Ryan nodded, his eyes filled with sorrow. Yes, I do. I'm sorry. Lena's world shattered. The man she had given her heart to, the man she thought she would spend the rest of her life with, was walking away from her for someone else. The pain was unlike anything she had ever experienced, and it left her feeling empty, hollow, and broken. The days that followed were a blur. Lena tried to move on, tried to heal the wounds, but the scars remained. Everywhere she went, she was reminded of Ryan, the places they had been, the songs they had shared, the dreams they had built together. And in every moment, the reality set in that the man she had loved had chosen someone else. It took time, but Lena slowly began to rebuild her life. She focused on herself, rediscovered her passions, and learned to love herself again. It wasn't easy, but with time, the pain became more bearable. She would always love Ryan, but she knew she deserved someone who would love her in return, without hesitation, without doubt. Years later, she looked back on their time together, not with bitterness, but with a sense of gratitude. Ryan had been a lesson in love, and while it had ended in heartbreak, it had taught her the most important lesson of all, that true love starts with loving yourself first.